I'm getting a lot of joy out of it, and maybe even a little more joy knowing that it's helping my brain.
I'm Tom White.
And I'm Kathy White. And this is our Aviv story. We had looked at an overview presentation at the Brownwood Hotel and found out about it about 3 years ago.
In 2020.
And we thought, gee, this will be great when we get old. We'll do this. And then they had a long COVID webinar, because it was COVID time. We did have COVID, and I was sick for a good 10 days and was exhausted afterwards and very lost focus. I couldn't accomplish anything. The best thing I did was sleep. I was kind of depressed and wanted just to lay around. And Tom was like, hey, why don't you go do this? Why don't you go do this? Oh, they're having this tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay, next time. And I just was not motivated.
Kathy, when I married her, was an extrovert, maybe an extreme extrovert, very outgoing. And you might get that a little bit now thinking, oh, she is. But she wasn't at that time. And it worried me because it wasn't the Kathy that I really knew.
So it was like I didn't know who I was. You'd go into a room and say, well, I still do this occasionally. What am I in here for? But it was more severe. The dryer would be open and then I'd walk and then I had a half chopped onion and it's like, I couldn't focus.
I went to the doctor and the doctor said my A1C was, my hemoglobin A1C was high. And she wanted to put me on diabetes medicine. And I said, no, I think maybe if I get more physical active and all that. And she kind of looked at me and said, that won't work. And I said, no, but I'm thinking about a program that we've heard about.
After listening to the lectures and such, I finally came home one day and said, we have to do this now.
We came over and got evaluated and the like. It was kind of like, this is the time to do it. And so we came over and signed up. And we just went through the process. It was great.
And then after you see your brain scan, oh my gosh, it is horrifying. You have these areas that show up. They're not dead, but they're suffering. And you see how your brain has shrunk from age. It's an eye-opener. I feel like they look at your whole self. And you talk to the team members in their different disciplines, and they're checking on you every week when you see them all the time around. But they're very accessible.
I mean, this place is a first-class
Oh, it's beautiful.
place. The facilities they have for each aspect that they're treating, and then this whole hyperbaric process that you're going to go through is first class, and the people that run it are first class.
It's the best thing we ever did.
Yeah.
Because we now have our lives back and we know how to go forward. We know how to eat right. We know how to keep moving. I love it. And they don't dump you when you're done. I feel like I've got my life back.
Yeah.
I have energy.
So in the end, fantastic news with the results. My blood pressure was way down through the whole last part of the dives. My A1C went way below normal. So when I went back to see my doctor after a month or two after the diving, she was shocked. We're dancing again. We got to sign up for some dance lessons.
And we have seen people, as we were in the program, who came in crippled or came in a wheelchair, and in 12 weeks' time, they were...
I saw them walking out.
I'm going to say a miracle, because it's just remarkable to see the progress people have made.
Yeah. Our son is amazed
Yes.
at how we've changed.
Which is a big deal. He was a skeptic, yeah. Now he's like, this is the best thing I'll ever did.
I've seen an improvement since we stopped diving dramatically, and I just, who knows how much more improvement we're going to see.
It's amazing. I feel like we're in really good hands.
Yeah, we are.